Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to Mystical's Intuitive Tarot and Oracle. Today we're going to find out what our dear universe has to show us. Please and thank you, dear universe. If you like, please like and follow my page and my channel. Yeah, we call it a channel, not a page. And to doing so will help me to pick up better on your energy so that I can read more concise and precise as well as accurate messages for you. Please also like and follow my page on Facebook, Free Tarot Readings for All. This is a page where you can give and receive free tarot readings. So it's pretty fun. There's only about 70 members, so it's nice and cozy. And you can get your questions answered. I hope everybody is well. It's a beautiful night here in Brisbane City. The crickets are chirping, the night is cool and windy. It's altogether a beautiful time to do some readings. So settle in, grab some coffee or tea, and let us begin. First card, we've got Ace of Pentacles. We've got some new finances arising for you. We've got some new kind of business ventures happening. We've got some new ideas for businesses happening as well. And we've got a Devil. We've got some passions for you. We've got some exciting ventures that requires a lot of passion from you. Perhaps there's some kind of unorthodox passion as well, whereby you don't, it's something that a lot of people won't deem it to be regular or normal, but to you it's your passion, so it doesn't matter. And we've got a Knight of Wands in a reverse position, indicating that there might be some kind of impulsiveness happening. I get you've got a lot of impulses happening with your passions at the moment, with new business venture, and this impulsiveness can be chaotic at times, but you're fine with it because it's your passion. And when you've got a lot of passion, it's probably a good thing that a Knight of Wands is in a reverse position as well. So you've got your passions moving forward, and we've got the Ace of Cups indicating that you may need to engage in a lot of self-love and self-care, and that is it makes a lot of sense, because when you indulge in your passions, you need to take care of yourself as well. And we've got a Page of Pentacles in a reverse position, indicating that you may be concerned with your image. And that is very normal as well, because when you're passionate about something, sometimes you may think about what people think about you. And sometimes it might not serve you well, but because you're passionate about something, and it could be to do with social media as well, where you're in the limelight, so you need to be concerned about how you appear to others, and that is all right. And we've got a Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. You might be giving to others more than you give to yourself, or vice versa. So it's advised that you practice equal give and take. You may be experiencing increases in finances as well if you're in business venture. It could be in social media as well. And we've got a Page of Swords in a reverse position, indicating that you might be spying. There might be some kind of attitude problem. You could be some prejudice. This could be a person surrounding you that is not happy with what you're doing at this moment. They could be jealous. They could be spying. They could be prejudiced against you, and it could be overcritical. It could be like a mentor or something like that who is looking over you, could be a parent figure or a partner who is very overcritical, who may be looking over you and criticizing what you do. But don't mind them, because your passion is all that matters to you, because you need to follow your heart, and you need to follow your heart moving forward. And we've got a Seven of Swords. Here we got some kind of trickery happening again. This person, I feel that he's not too good for you. There is some kind of misunderstanding waiting to happen because of some trickery. It could be waiting for you to trip up or something like that. It could be waiting for you to make a misstep so they can gloat over you, and it's not very nice. But I'm getting a sense that it might be happening, so it's best to look for people like that. If somebody's overcritical, just look for them, because they may be jealous of you. And we've got a King of Cups in a reverse position. This indicates that there might be some kind of emotional manipulation happening from this person who is signified by the Page of Swords in a reverse position. There might be some kind of manipulation overall. We've got a King of Cups in a reverse position, indicating a lot of manipulation. It could be emotional abuse or emotional manipulation. And we've got a Ten of Swords, indicating some kind of betrayal, some kind of backstabbing, some kind of foul play, I get a sense of. And we've got the Three of Cups, indicating that you can celebrate even though things are not going well in the moment. Things are not going sweetly. There's some kind of misstep that's happened. We've got a Ten of Swords. And you've got to really learn how to surrender to the spirit in order to move forward. And that's how you can come to a celebration, because happiness is an inside job. Even though the circumstances may be unhappy, you don't need to really look at the circumstances, because all that matters is your state of mind. So if you can keep your state of mind in a happy place, you can move forward with ease and with grace. And we've got a Justice in a reverse position, indicating some kind of unjust happenings are occurring at this moment. And you will be, I get a sense that you will do well to really understand that it's not them, it's you who may be attracting such a thing. So I don't want to turn this into a victim blaming thing, but there are certain things that you can do in order to take responsibility for the things that are happening to you, and perhaps think about it as a lesson or a blessing. So if you can learn from it, let it be a lesson. And if it's a lesson, it's also a blessing. And we've got a Temperance card in a reverse position, indicating that there might be some kind of excesses that are happening at this moment. There's some kind of excesses happening, perhaps because of the impulses that you're having, of your passions. It could be chaotic at this moment, and you need to temper it with some kind of patience, some kind of grace as well. And we've got a Seven of Wands, indicating that you may need to defend yourself against, especially against the Page of Swords in a reverse position. This person is not very good for you. He could be manipulative as well, so you need to defend yourself, defend your position, and most of all, defend your dreams, because your dreams are what is keeping you going. So it's best to really defend your dreams against this person, and really don't give up your dreams, because this person is manipulative and not so nice to you. And we've got a Five of Pentacles in reverse position, indicating that you may be coming out of the cold at the moment. So you're recovering, you're healing, you're recovering from the betrayal, you're recovering from having to surrender to spirit, and you may be really just getting out of being in a different perspective, just getting out of the cold, really, just recovering and healing and getting back to your old self, where you are choosing to stay with your passions and move forward with your passions. And we've got a Five of Wands in a reverse position, indicating that you may be coming out of a fight. So you might be having to defend yourself and fighting with the person that is critical of you. So you're coming out of the fight with success, I feel, because we've got a Page of Wands in a reverse position, indicating that you feel good about yourself, you feel strong, and you feel confident about who you are. And we've got a Hierophant in reverse position, indicating that you might be needing to do things in a non-traditional way. You might need to really understand that your way is not like everybody else's, and this way is your unique way moving forward, and it may be a not traditional thing. And we've got the Eight of Swords in an upright position, indicating that the fears are all in your head. Whatever fears that you have, they are just in your head and moving forward. You don't need to take on the critical things that people are saying to you to heart, because it's all in your head. Because fear comes from the ego, and truth and love comes from source itself. And we've got a Queen of Wands in a reverse position, indicating that you may feel a bit unmotivated after making a recovery from the person who is not very kind to you, not very nice, and overcritical of you. You may feel apathetic and even angry, because this may be reactive abuse, whereby you feel you're taking on whatever other people have been doing to you. So you might not be feeling too good about yourself at this moment in the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. And we've got a Four of Swords in reverse position, indicating that there might be a lot of restlessness in place. You don't feel comfortable. You just feel restless. You can't sleep properly because of the abuse that has been taking place over you. And then we've got a King of Pentacles in the reverse position, indicating that there could be another bully around you as well. So we've got a lot of people who might not be so nice to you. I've got a few previous readings who deal with bullies and abusers. So keep in mind about these readings, because they might apply to you as well. And in the end, we've got the Lovers card, indicating harmonious relationships. So look towards harmonious relationships to bolster your support system, because I get a sense that this might be what you need in order to keep yourself going and keep yourself healthy. And we've got the Six of Cups as the crowning card of the spread, indicating childhood memories. think about what you used to love as a child and use that to really bolster your dreams moving forwards, because I get a sense that this is how you can really move forward away from the people who are bullies, people who are abusers. You can look on your childhood dreams, you can look on your past lives, maybe get a past life reading if you can, to understand how you are the person that you are right now, because you can use this to bolster yourself moving forward and upward from the people who are not so nice to you. And if we can, let us get more messages from the Love and Light Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, please and thank you, dear universe. What other messages, please and thank you? What other messages, please and thank you, dear universe? Oh, it's a bit of a heavy reading here. I think it is good that we're having some Jesus messages. Yay, Jesus. This is not in, I'm not making fun of Jesus. I totally respect him as a really absolutely wonderful teacher. So this first card says, helping others is helping yourself. There we go. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. Galatians 5 verses 14. So this card wants you to know that helping others is helping yourself. And it's not because you want to help yourself that you help others, but it's because you're helping others, and that in turn comes back to you. Because of karma, the threefold law. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself, because we are all one. We are all united as one as well. So we are all coming from source and we return to source. So this is where we are. And if we can help others, we can definitely help ourselves. This card says, see everything through the eyes of love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. So if you can love your abusers as you can love yourself, you will be able to understand that love is patient and kind. It does not demand its own way, because you don't have to demand them to be nice to yourself, because you have to understand that people are a certain way. People are abusive because they have been mistreated in the past, and they deserve kindness and grace as well. Love is also not jealous or boastful. So even if the person who is signified by the Page of Swords in reverse position is jealous of you, you don't have to be jealous back, or you don't have to be rude back, because love is just a really kind, amazing, sweet feeling that you can feel despite what other people are treating you, how other people are treating you. It is not proud, it's not rude, it does not demand its own way. That's what love is. And if you can choose love, no matter what, you'll be able to thrive. You'll be able to survive and thrive. What other messages, please and thank you, dear universe? What other messages from the Love and Light Oracle deck, please and thank you, dear universe? This card says, release your cares to God, or the universe as I like to call it. Oh, that I had wings like a dove, then I would fly away and rest. So like a dove, release your cares to the universe, and the universe will take care of it to you. So release those thoughts about the person who is abusive to you, to the universe. Release people who are tricking you, to the universe. Release everything that is not for your highest good, not of your passions, not of your dreams, to the universe, because like a dove, it will fly away and the universe will take care of it. This card says, cooperation and partnership brings great rewards. The people are better off than one. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. So if you need help to succeed, it's good to look elsewhere. Look to people, look to harmonious relationships. We've got a Lover's card right here. It's the last card of the spread. Look towards harmonious relationships to help you succeed, because two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. What else, dear universe, please and thank you, dear universe? What other messages, please and thank you? This card says, let love light the way. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you, and he will neither fail you nor abandon you. So the universe is with you always, and the universe is definitely ahead of you already. The universe knows what you are wanting. The universe knows your next steps, and the universe is with you, and the universe will neither fail you nor abandon you. So do not be afraid or discouraged. Always rely on the universe, because the universe has your back at all times, and the universe already knows what is the next step that you're gonna take. So you can rest assured that the universe has you in the palm of its hand. This card says, retreat from the outside world. Be in a Five of Pentacles position if you like. Take a step back and retreat, because you need to take a different perspective. The rain and snow come down from the heavens, this card says, and stay on the ground to water the earth. This card wants you to meditate and really contemplate about the rain and snow, like the rain and snow that comes down from the heavens, and stay on the ground to water the earth. Everything has a purpose, and everything serves a purpose. One day, you may understand how the people who mistreated you have come to be and come to teach you lessons, so you'll be able to learn these lessons as a blessing as well. One last card, please, and thank you, dear universe. One last card from the Love and Light Oracle deck, please, and thank you. This card says, focus on your blessings. Very confirmational. We want to have an attitude of gratitude and focus on your blessings, because having an attitude of gratitude brings more of that which you are grateful for to you. Yes, you will be enriched in every way, so that you can always be generous. So be generous with your attitudes of gratitude, so that you can get more of what you really desire. And let's see if we can find out more using the Spiritual Messages Oracle cards, please, and thank you, dear universe. What spiritual messages do you need? Actually, let's find out more using the Moonology Answer Oracle cards, please, and thank you, dear universe. What other messages from the Moonology Answers Oracle cards, please? This card says, the falling moon. Release blocks. You might need to release blocks to what you understand about who the abusers are, because I really want to focus on that, because I'm getting a strong sense that somebody is out there who is not very kind to you, not very generous, and in fact is jealous of you, is envious of you. So you got to release these blocks in order to understand blocks about, blocks about anger, blocks of distrust, blocks of sadness, blocks of unhappiness about them, so that you can understand them and bring them towards you, because you need to know your enemy. So this card wants you to release blocks, and I get a sense that the blocks you need to release are just anger and mistrust and sadness around these people, so you can understand them, and then understand them so that you can know your enemy and bring them closer to you, so that you can keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. What other messages, please, and thank you, dear universe? What other messages? This card says, process your feelings. Very confirmational. So you may need to process the feelings that is blocking you from understanding the people who are not so nice to you. You might need to process your feelings about the hurt, the pain, the suffering that the people who are jealous and who are abusive to you have caused you, so that you can move forward. You may need to process those feelings that you have towards yourself. Perhaps you need to forgive yourself, so that you can move forward as well. And what other messages, please, and thank you, dear universe? What other messages from the Moonology Answers deck, please, and thank you. This card says patience. You might need to have a lot of patience for yourself moving forward, because you have suffered a lot, I can sense. You have suffered in the hands of the people who are not so nice to you, and you don't feel good about yourself at this moment, even though you are getting better at feeling good about yourself. So you need to have patience to move from one place, one time to the other. You might need to have patience moving forward, as well as you move forward with grace, getting out of the grasps of the people who are not so nice to you. And this card says shadow work. So you might need to do shadow work, and that is processing of your feelings. You might need to understand what has triggered those feelings that you have by diving deep within yourself and doing some shadow work. And shadow work can be as easy as, when feelings come out that are not so, that are quite terrifying, quite terrifying. Sometimes they can be quite terrifying. You can write these down on a journal and really explore how you're feeling around that. So that's how you can do shadow work. You can also do some movement meditation. You can walk or run and think about things and let the thoughts come and go. And that's how you can do shadow work as well, because shadow work can be done in meditation as well. And what else, dear universe, please and thank you. More messages from the universe, please and thank you. More messages, please and thank you. What other messages, please and thank you. This card says Moonstruck. Take a breath. So you might really need to take a breath and really relax and understand that you're not going to go anywhere by running your wheels. You're in the Four of Swords position, I can get a sense of, and this is indicating that you really need to rest. You really need to rest, a rest with a capital R. Like really do nothing, because doing nothing is actually doing something. Doing nothing is allowing the universe to download information to you. Doing nothing is understanding that you have the right to rest. Doing nothing is allowing yourself to really heed your intuition moving forward as well. What else, dear universe? More answers from the Moonology Answers deck, please. And thank you, dear universe. One last card, please. And thank you. There we go. Do nothing. So this card, the previous card, wants you to take a breath, and I said do nothing. So this card really wants you to do nothing. So maybe that's what you need to do. Do nothing and really take a rest. And in order to preserve your dreams, in order to preserve your passions, you really need to do nothing and let the people who don't serve your highest good slide out of your life. So that's the read, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like, share, and a subscribe. I hope you have a lovely night.